I don't know if you've heard, but Steam, Gaben, Valve have become a bottom. They're no longer in control of what goes on their own platform. They have found their master, their daddy, that controls them. And I'm not really sure how to feel about it. Because I'm not really someone that's very interested in censorship of any kind or variety when it is all in the legal spectrum anyway. Right? But how do we tell what Steam removes? Is something interesting that I saw, and there's been some stuff being removed, like games or whatever. Yellow account alerts has been said here, and there's also red account alerts, apparently, which I've never seen before in my life. You just get the green alerts, right? Whenever you get like some trade or message or whatever. So apparently those have been going out because Steam has officially been pressured by payment processors, right, to remove games, and I don't know if that's necessarily a good or bad thing, because there's a lot of slop coming to the Steam store, right, when it comes to just adult-only content. But at the same time, who should be deciding whether or not something gets to stay on the store? Probably Steam, right, Valve themselves, and not the people that actually process our payment. Like if I go and buy something, why does Visa or MasterCard or PayPal decide whether or not I should be able to buy this thing or not? I don't know, man. It just feels very very strange that they added this rule to their onboarding, right? Which just says content that may violate the rules and standards set forth by Steam's payment processors and related card networks and banks, or internet network providers in particular. Certain kinds of adult-only content. So if there's a game, well, now it's adult-only content, right? Specifically, that they don't like, it's not allowed on Steam. But where do we draw the line at one point? They might just say, we don't really like this political content. That's not into our, you know, our lean. We don't want that here. These people, these zombie games where you can like behead people, you know, gore or whatever. We don't really like to be, you know, associated with that kind of thing. Like, where do we draw the line, right? So if you give them that much leeway already to be able to decide, hey, this doesn't conform to what we like to see, like, why do they even give a fuck? I mean, I have them to just buy shit that I want. Like, why do they give a shit? I don't know. I just don't know. But I would say there's more negatively brought to their brand by just overreaching and like deciding what stuff is allowed and what isn't, than, you know, the negative content that they do not want to see associated with them in the first place. Like, I don't know, this is just bad. To me, anyway, it's just negative press for Visa, MasterCard, and PayPal, you know, pushing the power on the Steam, saying, hey, you're not selling this thing, or we're not gonna process your payments anymore. Like, what is this shit? It's just stupid. So yeah, if I needed another reason to not spend my money on Steam anymore, there it is. Then again, I've already not spent any money on Steam since this year started. Any other funds that appear or disappear from my wallet solely come from MVM professional Killstreak Kit sales or other shit. So I have not spent a single euro in Steam since this year started. Always used third-party shit to buy my tickets, and I will continue to do so because Steam lost all its appeal to me the moment they started, you know, the censorship spree. And I know they're fucking obeying laws and whatnot, when it comes to Germany, right? When they're not allowing certain content for German customers, but at the same time, it's kind of pointless shit because I can just go to another website, buy a key for that thing, activate it on Steam, and have it anyway. Or I could just generally go to another website and buy it there and have it anyway. Like, they don't give a fuck. Why does Steam give a fuck? Why are they bending the knee instead of fighting against it? I don't know, but they just fucking said it's not worth our troubles, not worth our time, so they just decided to be like, yeah, fuck Germany, fuck those customers, they can just shove off. And the same thing's gonna happen right here, only on a more global scale, right? Where they're saying, yeah, fuck that certain type of content on our platform that's probably making us quite a bit of money, but it's just too troublesome to fight those payment processes and come up with an alternate solution on the fly, right? Or make another deal somewhere else. I don't know what's going on, but at the same time, yeah, I don't know. I just don't care that much anymore because I'm not spending money in the first place. But the direction we're going is definitely not one that I'd like to see. It just gets worse somehow, every time. And it's just sad, really. Yeah. Steam stinks. Do we need more reasons for Steam to stink? Not really, but we got some lined up. Next time, when the crazy feminists ban the game, I'm sure the people that are gonna say, oh yeah, this fucking adult slop on Steam, I'm not missing that. But when it's their favorite game that's next in line, I don't know. They might sing a different tune, right?